process configured in the Vienna system is working. So, so you can see my screen, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. So, first of all, we can create two type of commissions in the system based on the amount what we have for a particular representative or a particular salesperson, and based on the quantity what he ordered or what he built with respect to a particular salesperson. Okay, so to achieve this in the system, so let me open the system first. So for the achieve this, we should have the salesperson configured in the system first of all. And while creating the sales order, if we want to create the commission based on a sales order, then in the sales order we need to attach the salesperson in the sales order. Okay, and basically this is the demo link with me right now. I am showing in the demo link, not in the green mountain link. So this will be configured into the green mountain link also. So I just want your comments on requirements, if the process is correct, or you want to add something, or you have any suggestion comments. That's all we will incorporate in that link. So this is just a demo link only. So what I was saying that while creating sales order, you should add the salesperson. We call it a representative. So based on this we are calculating the commissions. Okay, so as I said, we have two type of calculations based on values and based on quantity. So if you're even in the amount, you can calculate based on the billing, and that means the order. Based on the order, that means the sales order, and based on the invoice, that is the billing. Based on the billing also, you can calculate the commission. So let's see how the process is working here right now. So for that, I have two windows in the system. So first one is the commission window. Okay. So this is the commission window. Here you can see the commission setup. So you have to set up the commission here. What type of commission you want to set up? For example, if you create new, you can say like commission for Harish. Okay, and you can put any description, and you can select the um, business partner, means the salesperson. So I'm selecting here Mr. Harish. Okay. Okay, I'm selecting here Mr. Harish. Okay, so I'm calculating this commission in the currency AED, and I'm attaching a charge against this commission. So I am saying like, for example, uh, commission paid, or any charges you can assign from your end. Okay, so also here I am saying that this calculation of commission will be based on the invoice, or based on the orders, or based on the receipt also. The receipt means the payment. Okay, so from the payment window also I can calculate the order commissions, and from the invoice based on the billing, and based on the orders, sales orders. Okay, so right now sales order or purchase order. So right now I am configuring based on invoice. So so that I can when I calculate the commission for a particular period, in that period how much invoice amount he has. So we will calculate based on that amount the commission. Okay, so I'm selected the calculation basis as invoice, and I said the frequently of calculation is monthly. So we have another options here. Again, we have different options like monthly, quarterly, weekly, or yearly. We can calculate the commission. So I'm just as a normal. I'm saying here it's monthly. Okay. Then okay. So here is some details of this one. So in the line, I'm going to the second tab, commission line. Okay. Here I'm just creating a new record. Okay, and here I can select what type of if I want to run it for a specific organization, I can create the organization. I can select the organization. So I have here Dubai organization. I am calculating commission for this organization. These are not the mandatory cases. If you select based on this one, it will calculate. If you don't select, it will calculate for the whole, for the all. Now, in the header, I selected the invoice. So that means based on the invoice, the commission will be calculated. Now, again, in the invoice, based on what you are going to calculate. So I am selecting here as an amount. So based on the invoice amount, now I am calculating the commission. Okay. So if you want define, if you have already defined in the system any sales region, or if you want to calculate the commissions based on a
Excluding
region wise,
tax, right?
okay. Yeah,
Excluding
it's
tax, right?
excluding
Tax
that.
amount,
Yes,
right? Okay.
exactly. Okay, so based on the sales region also you can select if it is configured in your system. If it not, then no need to enter that also. Now you will specify the amount, like what is the criteria, by which criteria you are going to calculate the commission. So for example, here I have two target amounts, like one a threshold amount on minimum amount and a target amount. Okay, so I'm just entering as a target amount of 10,000 for example, and then threshold amount of 2,000. So it means that if he achieves a threshold amount of 2,000, we can define a specific threshold percentage that he will get a commission. Or if you want to give a target amount only, then you can give the target amount, and in the target amount you can give a percentage of commission here. So here 10% for the 10,000, I just given a 10 percentage of commission, for example. So here the threshold I set only 2 percentage. So these numbers are in the percentage basis. Okay. So right now what we did is for Mr. Harish, I'm saying this record for Mr. Harish. We set up one invoice commission based on the invoice amount, and that again in the organization of demo of Dubai, or the select organization, and the target amount, if he achieves this 10,000 for a particular, I selected monthly, the period as monthly here. I selected the monthly here. So for this particular month where I am running this commission, if he gets the 10,000 as a target amount, sorry, 10,000. So if he achieves the target amount of 10,000 as a total invoice amount, then he will get a commission on 10%. If he achieves only 2% or more than only 2,000 or more than 2,000, then he will get only 2% of commission. Okay. So after setting up this commission setup, we have another window. It's called commission run. But before that, so let me show that commission run. So once you run the commission, you can see all the commissions in this window actually. Okay, so all the commission what we run, it will be here in this window. So let's run a commission for this Mr. Harish. So for that, you can see here in the last date run, which is saying that you didn't run any commission for this setup actually. So that's why here it's blank right now. So once we run the last date last run will be changed accordingly. So I'm just generating a commission for this. So actually I set up like for 3 months for this month of for this year of 2021. I have set up some invoices and sales orders for this guy. Okay, so let's check for January month. Even I calculated for some. So let me check it will work or not. For the month of January 2021, based on invoice, I'm calculating the commission for Mr. Harish. Okay, so once it runs, you will get a comment. Or if anything happens, if it's already run or if it's not run, so you will get a comment like this here. So now for this setup I got like this is the commission run, and this is the date of when it's run, and what is the what is the currency here. So as I said in the last date last run, it's showing the when the commission is run for this setup actually. Okay, so now we can see the commission run number here. So let's see the commission
Excuse me,
run
what is the
window.
meaning of commission run? Meaning this period is already utilized? I mean, that you
Uh,
cannot run for the same period again?
See the period for this particular sales representative you cannot run again.
Okay, okay.
Okay, but again you can configure for different business partner, different salesperson, and you can run for that particular period. No issue
Yeah,
there.
so this the detail that is coming here, commission run, meaning up from this period to this period for this person, it is commission is already run.
Yes, that
Okay,
is
then you
right.
can do for
It's in
next
the right
person
way.
and next period and so
Exactly,
on. Okay,
exactly. And if you get any error also, that will come as a message here. So for example, if you run already and you want to again run for the same period, it will throw an error. So that message also again, it will come here only.
correct.
Okay.
Okay.
So as I said, the commission run window, there is a record of this number. So let's check that number first. So yeah. So when I refresh, I got all this already. So I selected like oh sorry. I just want to see the details like what is the total for this period for this guy for this commission setup what we run right now, and in the commission amount I can see the details. Okay, so converted amount is 7,700, and the commission line we can see invoice line is this one. This is the invoice only he have, or yeah, only one invoice is created. For only one invoice commission is calculated, the amount was this much. And for the commission it was calculated this one, and the actual quantity is 2000 what he ordered, and in the commission run he got 10 percentage of commission as this much. You're with me? Hello?
Hello?
You guys are with me, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So as I see, as I said, actually, when we run the commission, so the record is created. So it's showing that the total commission it's created is 77,000. Now, how it's created is showing in the commission amount. Actually, the converted amount, the actual considered amount for the commission is 7,70,000, and the commission is calculated 77,000. Actual quantity he is invoiced. So this was based on the invoice. So actual quantity is he invoiced it was 2,000. And again, the organization everything is here. If you want to go to the details again, So you can see in the detail how many invoices, from how many invoices it got calculated. So here it's only one invoice. I know that because I just created only one invoice with this amount. So it's created only for one amount. For one amount, for one invoice, for this much amount, he got a commission of this much amount.
Hmm.
Okay. So in the same way, you can create, if you want to create a commission run, commission setup based on a sales order, we can check that also. Okay, so this is based on an invoice and the amount. Now, in the same way, we can create a sales order base and with the sales order amount also. So before that, let me check with you guys if you have any comments or if you have any doubt on this run, or you want you guys are doing the same way, or you want to add something or else. Just give me
See,
some.
first of all, we are not using Vienna at the moment for commission calculation. We are still doing it through Excel
Okay.
manually. Only
Okay.
thing we are using for Vienna is the invoice of particular salesperson.
Okay.
So that is one thing. So I mean, system looks fine. We will try to use it and see. Now the two, three questions. One
Please.
is one is you have a threshold and you have a target amount.
Yes.
So how what is the difference between the two? And like threshold is the minimum you have to do, right?
Yes. Threshold is
Or
minimum you have to do.
so, but if I only want to use any one of the system, like let us say I have a guy whose target is 100,000, right?
Okay.
So
Okay.
that becomes the threshold. If you bill anything below this, no commission will be paid. If
Yes.
you go above, there is a percentage to be paid. So
Yes.
is this a threshold or is it a target?
No, that's the threshold actually.
Then what is the target?
So you have a guy, if he, here we have two limits. Like, see, for example, I have a guy, I said, if you do a sale for 100, I will give you 1%. If
Hmm.
you do more than till 10,000, I can give you a 10,000 percentage. After like more than 10,000, it will be the same. Okay, but you have to do a minimum to get at least 1% commission as a 100% side. So in this case, 100 is the threshold and 10,000 is the target amount. Now you said only one case. There, in that case, you have to choose the target as that what you said right now,
Yeah, so we can put
because you have
threshold.
only one
Yeah,
client.
we can put threshold any amount and don't put any percentage on it. So it will
Even you
not
can put,
calculate.
yes, even you can put zero also.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, same thing.
Threshold
0%, it
zero
will,
and zero
yeah.
percentage, and it will not calculate. But with the target, if you fix number, it will go for that percentage.
Okay. Now, one more thing. Here you showed an example of as per the invoice.
Yeah.
Now, as per the payment received, can we also use?
Yes,
What is
exactly.
receipt? Yeah, what is receipt?
So receipt is like in the sales order, in the sales process, what we said, after sales order, after invoice, the payment the customer we are giving to us, we called it as a receipt.
Oh. So means
Okay,
if we want, we can calculate the
based on
commission
the
from the
payment
receipt
also.
amount.
Exactly. This is the same way to configure. You have to select what is the base and what is the frequency.
Okay, so can we run for same person two types of commission? One is through receipt,
Yes,
one is through invoice also.
exactly. You have to create two times
Yeah,
in the
two types
commission
for the
setup.
same period.
Exactly. And you have to run the generate commission process for that
Correct,
particular period.
correct. Now one last question. If we are not a product selling company, we are a service company.
Right.
So there are some agreements will which will be renewed and move to next year.
Okay.
So, for example, I acquired a new client this year. The
Mm-hmm.
invoice was X. Now,
Mm-hmm.
the next year, the client is satisfied with the service and he want to continue.
Okay.
So that client will automatically continue next year. In this case, the sales representative is not doing anything, but it will show in his invoice amount.
Okay.
So there are two ways. In some companies, they are also paying commission on those customers, but the amount is less than the regular amount. In some companies, they are not considering this as customer because you already got the customer, you got your commission on it. Now it is a company owned customer which is moving to next year.
Okay.
So, I mean, is there any way to define this thing? Because what we requested last time is to have a drop down menu in the SO column where when you are generating SO, you can mention is it a new client or is it a renewal client?
Okay. Okay.
So you
Okay.
classify the SO into categories. So
Okay.
in commission, is this some way is it possible to do, or we have to, I don't know, to look from.
So what I understand is that, like, for a particular salesperson, you want to categorize the amount for the new customers and for the existing customers.
Correct.
So you guys want to calculate commission for the new customers only, not for the existing customers.
No, we can decide to calculate for existing also, but of course the amount will not be same because it is not a hard work. It is just carry
Mm-hmm.
forward. Yeah.
Okay, so one thing that I suggest here is that right now I don't have that setup to categorize here in this commission line.
Mm.
But once you run the commission, you will have the commission details in this uh, third tab of commission run,
Okay.
where you can see all the invoices for which he got the commission.
Okay.
So from here you can get it download to the Excel and you can categorize by manually as of now.
Mm.
Okay. But the same thing that I can take care, like I will check with my team what we can do for this one for the
No,
categorizing this.
downloading and categorizing it will not show it if it's a new customer or old customer. So leave it. We will figure out how to calculate. But for sure, in the SO generation page, not in commission, I'm changing the topic. We
Mhm.
need that drop down. So we will come to that later. You continue with the commission.
Yeah, so this is just one I want to show, like this is the basic process what we right now have in Vienna. So all these 3 points what you asked, okay, the two I think I already clarified. The third
Yeah,
one,
two
the
are fine.
categorize,
Yeah.
the categorizing of the invoices for the new customer and for the existing customer, or as far as you want, you can do the classification. That modification we will see what we can do for this one. Yeah, I'm just noted this point. Okay, and so let me know if you have any other queries or any questions for this process,
For
or
sales commission, I think it is clear. And Joy or Eileen have any question they can raise. If you don't mind, send us this recording so that we can, while we are creating our own commission run, we can have a look at it. And if there's any question or anything which we forgot, we can refer to the video.
okay, fine. And again, I am saying that this is configured in my demo link. So I will configure this one to our green mounted link also. Then I will inform. Then you can do your own testing, and you can do in the UAT environment. You can run a
Okay.
test from your side.
Okay.
Okay. So
Nishad, just
yeah, Bhavin.
if you can show him
Mm.
the expense invoice that we can create from commission.
Yes, 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 yes,
Just show.
yes. Actually, sorry, I forgot that. So after running this commission, when you have this commission already run, you can directly create expense invoice from this window itself. So in the commission, now we calculated this commission for Arish, right? So you just click here. It will ask you the document type which you want to say, which you want to create. So I just configured only the expense invoice. So you select this one, expense invoice, and click OK. Then automatically it will create the expense invoice for this particular amount in the system. So no need to go and manually create the expense invoices for this commission. Okay, so let me show you the expense invoice what we are creating right now. Look, it's a little bit slow. Mm. I don't know what happened. Yeah, okay. So it's took a little bit time, but still.
So this invoice is for internal purpose. I mean, let's say in my case, our accounts will receive this invoice for payment to our sales person. Correct?
Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So this will be there in
This one,
yeah,
expense invoice alpha.
alpha.
Fourth,
Okay.
fourth.
This one, right?
Yes, yes.
So, Siddharth, what is the name actually given in Green Mountain for the expense invoice?
I think expense invoice. I need to check.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the
So,
one you can check the amount.
so this is the same what we are created right now. This is the document number, and it's for which business partner, and what is the total amount including tax. Okay, so subtotal it was calculated this much amount and including tax. This is the total amount.
But why tax will be paid to employee like this?
No, we can
Come.
avoid this. See, it's
Yeah,
a
actually,
part of setup. We can avoid it.
Okay.
and for the payment, you can select which type of payment. You can complete the process from here itself.
Okay.
Yeah, and also just relating to your third point, see, as such, the commission functionality that we have in the system, we don't have it in the standard. Like as per what you have, what your requirement is, yeah, based
Mhm.
on the new sales or new contract and old contract, the percentage of commission is different, right?
Mm.
But we don't have it in the standard, but we can prepare a design for that and we can do the customization. Yeah.
Okay, this I will check with Amar. I
Mm.
mean, because it's also possible we can work internally on this. Let us say my
Yeah.
sales guy, somebody had a 1 million sale in 2020. I can
Mm.
include that 80% into next year's target. And so you will
Mm.
elevate his target. So this year target is 1 million, 1.8 million, you make the target. So he
Mm.
still
Okay.
gets the commission and you can adjust the percentage from there. So there are other ways to do it if it is not
Mm.
possible through the system. But we will discuss it internally before. So if it is possible to do, you
Mm.
it's excellent. But I will talk to Amar first how we are going
Okay.
to implement this. If that is the
Mm.
only way, then we will implement the adjustment.
Yeah,
Otherwise, I
because
will do it internally.
yeah, because what Nisar showed, we have showed the way commission works as is from the
Yeah,
system.
correct, correct,
Yes.
Anything which is required extra, yeah, we might have to customize the software. Yeah.
correct, correct.
So you let us know if you want to use it as is, then we can implement it on live. Yeah. And if customization is required, let us know. We can prepare a design for you then.
Correct. Okay.
Okay then.
Okay.
Mr. Nasser, it shows here business partner, Mr. Harish. Did it create vendor system? Treat has a vendor for Mr. Harish.
No, 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 no. Actually, in the
Yeah, yeah.
system,
It's
We have
showing in
a
business partner, right?
Yeah,
say,
yeah, correct.
yeah.
See, whatever sales representative you select over here, you need
Hmm.
to make it as a vendor also. Then only you can create an expense invoice. Yeah, so it's a requirement in that case.
Either
It
employee
doesn't
or
affect allocation,
Hmm?
payment allocation issue.
No, it will come to allocation, na, because you are creating an expense
It's
invoice.
the
Yeah.
expense invoice, right?
Mhm.
Then
Yes.
how does it affect in allocation?
No, it's just a invoice, right? The name is
Expense
expense.
invoice, not invoice.
No, no.
Expense invoice, right?
Okay, that's fine.
Uh-huh.
I think you are going by the terminology expense invoice. It's not a charge payment directly we are making.
Mhm.
Just check, Nisar, on the lines whether we are using it as a charge. I think then it's an expense invoice.
Yeah,
So
we are using here
Yeah,
charge
we
and
are using
business
the charge,
partner
right?
both.
In that case, yeah, then it's an expense invoice in there. It
so
will
we
not
we,
come to your allocation, correct?
And the
we already created we added already added the charge while running the
Hmm.
commission, right?
Yeah,
and
correct.
you're saying that it's treating as a vendor also. It shows then vendor balance. It affects both in charge and vendor side, right?
No, we
It
can.
shows vendor balance. It shows in vendor balance, and it
Hmm.
create the expense too.
No, that
While we
won't
are
because
let us.
no, that won't.
No, it won't
Yeah,
actually.
that won't because when you do a posting for this
Hmm.
one, yeah, it will go to the charge account directly. It will debit the charge account. So it won't come as a vendor balance.
That's a must. Okay.
Yeah. So we can check the reporting part of this also once we implement this. We can get Yasser also involved and check on the reporting side if anything is there, any issues are there.
Okay.
There is
Yeah, so
no
let know
problem.
Nisar on
Yeah.
any way you want to implement this. Yeah, Nisar will do the required delivery then for this one.
Okay, so can I configure this in agreement link in link UAT, actually in the UAT link, and
Yes.
you guys can test from your side?
Okay, you can configure it. We will test, and then if you have any question, we'll come back to you.
Fine. Okay, so anything else?
Yeah, there are some other points Joy will raise, which we
Mhm.
also raised earlier, so small issues, and then you can Joy.
Hi, 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 good morning.
Good morning.
Um, aside, thank you for the presentation. We would like to raise some few concerns with
Mm.
regards to, I would like to raise this specific concern to Siddharth and Bhavin if they could help us because with regards to Vienna, we have observed some points that I think it needs to be adjusted or it needs to have your attention.